Arafta stands out as a series that draws the viewer into a dark and intensely emotional world from the very first moment. The atmosphere of the story is interwoven with tension, passion, and suppressed emotions. The characters' gazes, silences, and harsh confrontations clearly convey a deep internal conflict at the heart of the narrative. The series makes the viewer share not only the events, but also the characters' states of mind. At the center of the story is Ates, a character who still carries the scars of the heavy pain he experienced in his past. Unable to escape this burden throughout his life, the losses and injustices he suffered have radically changed his worldview. Over time, feelings like love, compassion, and trust have been replaced by anger and revenge. For Ates, the past is not a time period left behind. It is a shadow that constantly resurfaces in his mind, dragging him not forward, but towards a reckoning. Therefore, instead of living a normal life, he focuses on a single goal for years: to take revenge on those who caused him this pain. Those who want to find out what Ates will do can subscribe to my YouTube channel to follow this exciting story. The tension continues to grow step by step. Ates's plan is not a simple confrontation or an open settling of accounts. He chooses to strike at the weakest points of his opponents. The most shocking and striking aspect of this plan is the forced marriage to Mercan, the daughter of his enemy. While this marriage initially appears to be the merging of two lives, it is actually a cold-blooded move by Ates to settle accounts from the past. Mercan, meanwhile, finds herself caught in the middle of this plan, unaware of her role in a twist of fate. Initially, for Ates, this marriage is merely a tool, a calculated and controlled step, devoid of emotion. However, as time progresses, Mercan's presence begins to shake the walls Ates has built. Although everything seems to be going according to plan, the emotions he thought he had suppressed slowly surface. While trying to keep his desire for revenge alive, Ates unexpectedly begins to develop complex feelings for Mercan. At this point, he begins to lose control, and the question that will truly test him is whether to choose revenge or his heart. Mercan suddenly finds herself in a life she never wanted, dragged into this marriage without fully understanding what's happening. She confronts both her fears and the emotions she's forced to suppress. Although she tries to appear strong, her helplessness and fragility make her character more realistic and impactful. Mercan's struggle is one of the key elements that enhances the emotional depth of the series. What do you think will happen in the new episode? Please don't forget to share your opinions in the comments section. The story continues to be more exciting with you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to watch the breathtaking new episodes. The series' central conflict is built on the deep and exhausting internal struggles of characters caught between love and revenge. No character is clearly defined as good or bad. Everyone carries the burden of their past experiences and choices. Especially Ates, caught between the plans he devises in his mind and the feelings slowly blossoming in his heart, makes it difficult for the viewer to predict which direction he will be swept. This dilemma makes the character both more realistic and more impactful. Every step Ates takes in his quest for revenge brings him closer to his goal, but also risks distancing him from his humanity. However, the bond he forms with Mercan causes this hard shell to crack. Will love be a weakness for him, or a gateway to salvation, reminding him of the conscience he lost years ago? This question becomes a constantly shifting element of suspense throughout the story. Whenever Ates thinks he has made a definitive decision, his emotions pull him in another direction. The concept of purgatory, which gives the series its meaningful title, permeates not only Ates, but all the characters in the story. Everyone, at some point, finds themselves caught between their conscience and their self-interest, their past and their future, their fears and their hopes. Trust is tested repeatedly. Betrayals come not only from enemies, but also from those closest to them. Fate, like an inevitable force that the characters try to escape, but which confronts them every time, is at the center of the story. This transforms the series from simply a love or revenge story into a powerful drama that explores the dark and fragile aspects of the human soul. Overall, Arafta stands out as a production that enriches a classic revenge and forced marriage story with deep psychological analysis. With its emotionally intense scenes, strong character conflicts, and compelling narrative, it creates a world that draws the viewer in. It offers an impressive viewing experience for those who enjoy drama, passion, and exploring the dark sides of the human soul. Please watch Mercan and Dizi's adventure. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next videos. Please, don't forget to like the video.